Hello and welcome to episode 456. How to check that of the Daily Sales Message podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. Now, if you're new around here, my name is James Newell. I teach people how to sell for a living, and for me that comes in two very distinct components, two parts. It starts with having what I call a clear sales message, being able to simply and clearly articulate what you offer so people actually understand it. And secondly, you need selling confidence, the ability to be relaxed and comfortable and confident in a selling situation. Now, in today's episode, we're talking about trust, how to get your buyer to trust you. And this isn't a trick, this isn't a hack, this isn't like we're going to convince or bamboozle, famous somebody into buying from us. This is very straightforward. How do we get somebody to trust us? One of the principal ways to do it, there's many ways to do it. One of the principal ways to do it is to put the needs of your buyer first. Ask them really good questions about where they're at, what they're doing, and where you come in with your product or service and how you're going to fit the bill, how you're going to fix the challenge they've got or whatever they're doing. And then give an honest appraisal, an honest answer of whether or not you can actually help them. When I teach people how to sell, and when I have my own pitch calls, my own sales calls with people for clear sales message consultancy, the purpose of the call is if I can help you. That's the purpose. It's not I'm gonna close you, I'm gonna sell to you. No, it's let's see if I can help you, and if I can, then I will tell you what that looks like. So let's see if I can help you. What's the problem that you face? Blah blah blah. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, well, our product or service does this, so I believe we can help you. Or our product or service does this, but not that. So I'm not sure if we can actually help you. And not being afraid to push back. You know in your gut, in your heart of hearts, if you're talking with somebody and if you can really help them or you can't, you're just selling to them because you need the money or not. Always follow your heart, always do the right thing. If you want people to trust you, you have to be transparent with them and open and do what's in their best interest, not yours. One of the main things I talk about in my sales training in particular is it's all about the buyer, helping the buyer to make a better buying decision. And that better buying decision might be to not buy from you, and that's absolutely fine. As long as it's in the best interest of the buyer, that's what we're looking for. Because when you behave in that way, when you genuinely have transparency and openness and honesty and a genuine care for what your buyer actually needs, I don't believe it's something that can be faked. You can certainly sense when people are being genuine or not. I don't really think it can be faked. And once it is present, people really want it. That's when they trust you. And that's when, if you've got what they need, they'll buy from you and they'll feel comfortable in doing so. Right, that's it for this episode of the podcast as I check my notes. Tomorrow in episode 457, we're talking about something that's really powerful. It's not the words you say, but there's something about how you say the words that you say, and it's not confidence. Something about how you say the words that you say that's really going to move you forward. But we'll cover that in tomorrow's episode. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please hop on over to LinkedIn. You'll find me there, James Newell, Clear Sales Message. I was going to say, give me a like. That's not true. Connect with me, shoot me a DM, a message. Let me know where in the world you're listening and any questions that you want me to answer, particularly and feature on a podcast episode in the future. Thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for another fast-talking edition of the Daily Sales Message.